big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick! Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple. He's a slippery devil. Look at Shawn Michaels, the future Hall of...
Here comes another one. How's this going to affect the match? I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
That went nowhere. I don't even know if you can use the word monster to the...
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to?
I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to want...
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
Oh, no! What are you doing?
My God! A choke slam! All the way from hell!
I'll admit it, it's a little scary to watch up close, but I love watching Kane go to work. He's practically unstoppable.
He's certainly not stopped by conscience, that's for sure. Kane will crush anyone and anything that stands between him and his objective.
You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. He's going up, JR. This could be big. He reversed it. You better tell the cameraman not to go for any close-ups on Chris Benoit, JR. It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. Here comes another superstar. I love it. Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. My God, look at the damage that has been inflicted here.
I don't care who he thinks he is. He can't take much more of this.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. You can't go long without tapping out to this. These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget. Oh my! Look what someone's been busted
It's not good. It's great. They're not holding anything back.
We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much. There's the kick out. No surprise there.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Jericho's so in love with the sound of his own voice that it wasn't enough for him to have an interview show on Raw. He had to go and become a rock star, too.
These WWE fans wouldn't support.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. And here's the pin.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
Oh, come on down. How about a little more wrestling and a little less posturing?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR, and I think it's great. He countered that one perfectly.
We're going to be looking at a pinfall here, folks. He's taking... Is that? No, only 2.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly. I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. What an incredible performance by this phenomenal superstar.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high...
I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
1.
He could pin him right here, JR.
2. 3.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
Oh, boy. You might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
Damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
3.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. I think the damage has been done here, King.
One good submission could end this, JR. I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
2.
God bless the First Amendment,
3.
JR.
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here. Well, looks of...
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
3.
A textbook reversal there.
We could have a pinfall here, JR.
2.
No trouble kicking out of that one.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. And it's been reversed.
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take control of this match.
It's matches like this that make... Here's the pin! Could this be it?
2.
That was like 2 7/8, JR. Look at that! He's bleeding like a stuck pig!
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match.
Stop the match!
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
I think this one could go either way, JR.
It sure could. Until the referee calls for the bell, this is still anyone's match. What a reversal.
What are they going to do next?
I couldn't even begin to...
1.
And now a pin. This could be it.
3.
I think this crowd...
I don't know if everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's...
I thought we might see a kick out there, but it was not to be.
No way, JR. The damage has been done,
winner,
and there was nothing left in the tank to break the pin with.
Jericho.
Well, whether you like it or not, there's no arguing with the referee's decision.